Yeah, okay. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to the Black Valley. It's raining, there's hail, there's sleet, we've got some snow, but these are conditions I wanted. The Black Valley is probably one of the most desolate places that I've ever seen in Ireland, and it's a fantastic landscape with mountains and valleys and rivers and streams, and I'm hoping to capture some images today that really illustrate how bleak and how desolate this part of the country is. We've got some snow on the mountains, the rain is coming in now, but the weather says it's meant to pass and it's meant to be sunshine and showers, so I'm hoping for some real dramatic landscapes. And yeah, all we can do is wait and see. I'm gonna go back in the car now because I'm getting a bit wet.
It was always on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. We found holes in these walls, we like what we saw. Seems so strong until it falls, the final straw. Oh, I never felt like this before. When I was trapped, you showed an open door.
So I was shooting a waterfall there, or trying to shoot a waterfall, and I had lovely composition. I had this rock in my foreground that was just creating a bit of separation, and I had the cascading waterfall, and I was actually going to try for a really long shutter speed to blur everything out and just give it like a misty kind of a dreamy effect and just see what that was like, but the sun is after coming out and it's just a bit too harsh. It was hitting the side of the lens and I was getting flaring and stuff, and it just wasn't working, so I'm either going to wait here another 10 minutes to see do some clouds come, or else I'm going to maybe mosey on and see can I find a better composition where the sun complements it as opposed to shooting straight into the sun like what I was doing there. I'm going to keep going and see what we can find, hoping that some clouds come back in again because the light is actually quite harsh at the moment, and yeah, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, so we'll see, we'll see. Here's hope.
I didn't have the words to explain. I never felt like this before. When I was trapped, you showed an open door. I had no reason to complain. I didn't have the words to explain.
Decisions. Oh yeah, while I'm here, this video is sponsored by Regatta, so any outdoor clothing needs, socks, boots, jackets, hats, tops, underlayers, pants, gloves, you know where to go. Click the link in the description. As you can see, the light is just too hard, very hard to photograph in this light, and I've said that numerous times in this vlog that don't photograph in broad daylight. Uh-oh, hypocrite alert. I'm gonna head back into Clarny, get something to eat, have a cup of tea, and hold tough until about maybe 2 or 3 o'clock when the light starts getting a bit softer. See, I haven't even found a composition that would lend itself well this evening. Hard to know what to do. I think I'll wait. I think I should wait. Anytime I've waited before, it's been worth it, so yeah, let's go get something to eat. So I'm just going to peel away from that waterfall for a second because it's just too loud down there. I didn't record anything while I was shooting, but basically explaining my composition, it's very simple. I have 2 rocks in my foreground which give me a bit of separation. From the middle ground I got the water flowing down. It's a big continuous waterfall, and I've got the snow covered mountains in the background with a dark moody sky, and that's the shot I was looking for. I wanted to depict how bleak and how dramatic it is here today. It's like a day in November, like it's just I've never been in a place so draining, but it's absolutely beautiful. And just discussing foreground elements there for a second. So if you're the kind of person that likes to get your tripod down low, the way you tilt your camera has a big effect on how the image turns out. For example, if you tilt your camera downwards, you make that foreground element a lot more imposing in the image, and you start to compress the background, if that makes sense. Whereas the shot I just took there, I had the camera kind of level but slightly tilted upwards, so it drew you up into the image through the waterfall and to the mountains behind. If I had tilted that camera downwards, I probably would have had to put the tripod at eye level, tilt the camera downwards, and I would have made those rocks much more prominent in the image, so that would be the main focal point, and the mountains would be kind of lost in the background. But sometimes it works, but in this kind of shot I needed the eye to be able to go up through the waterfall and to the dark moody sky and the snow-capped mountains behind. So yeah, I left the car behind. I'm after walking for about 40 minutes, so I'm out in the elements now. I'm at Mother Nature's mercy. If it rains, hail, snow, yeah, I'm gonna get battered. So I think it is about 3 hours till sunset. I'm gonna head back down towards the Black Valley and see if I can find a composition for sunset. If not, I don't know, maybe I'll call it a day. We'll see. Gonna pack up here now before the rain comes. There's the light. I tell you, it's like clockwork. Thunder showers, sunshine. Where I was shooting, back up there, he's getting some really nice light now on the mountain, so silly me for not waiting. But I wasn't overly gone in that composition. And we're just walking past Ireland's most photographed cottage. It is Drumlusk, I think it's called. Yeah, it's a popular one, and I can see why. It's so quaint in here in the depths of the Black Valley, and the road leads up to it, and you've got the snow in the background, and there's a tree beside it, and I promised myself I wasn't going to shoot it. Well, it's only taken me 8 hours to find a composition I actually like, and yeah, I think I found it. I'm out of the Black Valley now because my soul has been destroyed inside her, and I'm looking back across to the reeks, and the light is just hitting the peaks at the moment, so we're heading into about 2 hours before sunset, so the light's getting softer, and I'm shooting a vertical panorama, so I've about a 3 or 4 shot panorama, no filters, at f8, and I'm just catching the light hitting the valley and the light just kissing off the mountain peaks. It's looking quite nice. So I'm at f8, allow plenty of overlap between the shots when you're shooting a pano, so overlap each shot plenty, it just makes it easier to stitch in a Lightroom or Photoshop, whichever you're using. It only took about 8 hours. Well folks, just finishing up the vlog here at a very windy Loch Lane. I'm here with my good friend Mark O Brien. We're at the place called the Pins, and we've got this real contrasting scene where we've got the snow-capped mountains in the background. There's some real interest in the clouds, and we've got the lake. Now the lake is quite stormy, so I actually have a 10-stop filter on. I'm shooting about 2-minute exposure just to blur out all that water, and I'll see, I might try and retain some more detail in the clouds, so I'll use a shorter exposure for that. A great end to the day. Folks, the Black Valley defeated me. It took everything and said, nah, not today. But myself and Mark came down here, and what a scene we got. Absolutely fantastic. Exactly what I was looking for all day. It only took me, nearly 12 hours to get a photograph I liked, but look, it is what it is. If I haven't shown you any images by now, I'll be showing at the end of this video. I think I got a lovely pano shot as well. So yeah, follow Mark. As I said, he takes all right photos, they're fine, look, they're grand, but follow him anyway. I'll link in the description below, and yeah, until the next time, see you soon. Look.